everybody. It's Gene Trey back out. Finally made it to the range. Got some ammo. Don't know if we'll get any more. Quarantine's definitely bringing the mullet back. Sorry about the hair, you know. But we're here with the Canik Elite Subcompact, the burnt bronze, the one you've already seen the tabletop on. One of the first things that you'll notice is that I have taken the Romeo Zero off. I did mention in the video, the tabletop, that I had not shot this gun yet, and so I couldn't promise you that the reflex was going to work, as in would it hit the target. All I could tell you is that it mounted exactly the same way a shield would mount or something like that. It looks like what it will need, I'm gonna do a little research, I'll try to get back with you guys, but it looks like it's gonna need a thicker mounting plate, something to get the sight up a little higher, because I could not get the red dot low enough to hit where I was aiming on the target. So for today, for range purposes, I just took the sight off. I'm not going to say that it won't work. I'm just saying with the mounting plate that came with the Canik gun, the reflex does not sit up high enough on the slide in order to get the red dot low enough to hit the target. So that's unfortunate. I was really wanting to shoot it today, but we with the reflex, we did get to shoot it some. So, you know, it's not going to be the first shots that you're going to see right now, unfortunately, but we wanted to see if that reflex would work before we actually started shooting with it. And today it's not going to work. It's not going to work with the pad that, or rather with the plate that came with the gun. I'm gonna do a little research, see if I can find a different plate, and heck, who knows, we might just have to put a $400 shield on it one day, which is very unfortunate. But we wanted to just get that out of the way right now because we didn't want anybody. We know we had a couple folks on the channel that said they went out and bought the gun. Don't think you had anybody say they bought the reflex yet, but if you did, maybe you want to hold off on buying the reflex until we can do a little more research to see if we can't get a thicker plate or something. But right now we're just gonna shoot the gun with the you know, the standard sights. Hopefully we'll do okay. Haven't really got to shoot it much without the reflex, and we wasn't doing well with that, so hopefully we'll do a little bit better. My wife already shot it. She's gonna make a guest appearance today, and she embarrassed me and Trey both a little bit, so we're gonna try to get a little better with it before we let her shoot it again, because we don't want to get embarrassed again. So here we go. We're about 12 yards out. Canik Elite Subcompact burnt bronze. Well, I shot very bad low left, which, probably my fault.
You want to look at the target? You're just want to wait?
I mean, it's bad.
Okay, we'll wait.
It's yeah, I got a couple, maybe 3 or 4 in the orange, but they're all low and left. And
they heard the dings.
Right. So, but it's 12 yards, you know. That's a long way out there, you feel me? You know? I ain't had nothing to eat but Pop-Tarts this morning, you know. I'm shaking a little bit. You got to give me a break, you know. We're going to let Trey shoot it, and since he's talking all that smacks.
I was going to load up a magazine for this, you know, for this pistol, but I've come to find out I'd already loaded up some for a future video we got coming for the TP9 Elite Combat. I'd already loaded up those magazines to get ready for that video. It actually fits in this gun. Haven't shot it yet, but I don't see why it won't shoot. So we're going to go ahead and put a couple down range. I'm shooting at the smaller target, and you know, Gene's probably going to say something about the distance, because this is about, I think we measure it's about 10.8 yards, so it's a little shorter than the 12-yard target, but and also have, you know, 15 rounds. What'd your magazine hold?
15.
50. Oh, okay. Well, never mind about the capacity. Well, you had an extended.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, 15 rounds.
So the 18 rounder, the +3 magazine that the Elite Combat came with, it will also fit in theirs because it's the exact same size. It just has a mag extension on it. So
basically, both of the Canik.
So if you go crazy and buy a bunch of Caniks, you know,
kind of like Glock, you know. Yeah.
They're universal.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about all that, but
well, who knows? I hope I hit this target.
Just shoot. Well, I just have people that don't shoot well, which I didn't shoot well with it either, but it was my first time with the iron sights. But you know how they like to stop and take a look at it like something's wrong with the gun or something, you know, like
when it's not the gun at all.
What the heck is going on here, you know, like there's got to be something wrong with this gun. Anyway,
I like my target better.
Yeah,
100% better actually.
I mean, you know, both of us pulled. You're a lefty, so you pulled right. I'm a righty, I pulled left.
When you said in a prior clip that, you know, we did shoot the gun a little bit before, but we shot it with the reflex, trying to sight it in. We didn't shoot with these sights. So
here's old T-Ray's target.
So this, we moved the red dot. It was originally over here. I was just used to that red dot.
And then here's mine. So, you know, I could say that the grouping is there. We would just, anytime a righty pulls low left, it ain't the gun, it's him.
Yeah.
Anytime a lefty pulls right or low right, it ain't the gun, it's him. So we're gonna practice with it a little bit more, see if we can do a little better. See if my wife could still outshoot us with it. I don't know. Maybe
so far, no malfunctions.
Hey, you want to shoot it? Yeah, you do. She's gonna shoot it because she embarrassed us with it last time, you know. We're gonna spray paint the target. What do you think about, you know, overall how it shot?
You know, I like the way it performed and the way it shot. I like the trigger on it, like we were talking about in a lot of the other videos. It had one moment where I don't know if it didn't hit the primer. I don't know. Was there one in there when you ejected it? There was. I didn't eject anything. I kept it in there and just pulled the trigger again. So, overall, it shot great. Recoil was fine. So you just pulled the slide back a little bit, reset the trigger, and pulled it again. Yeah. And it fired. Well, it could have been a bad round. But it, you know, it did shoot it. So, overall, I think it performed very well, especially with this extra mag. I didn't really think it would not perform with this different magazine in it, but performed pretty well. I liked it. I mean, I want to be a fan. I want to be a fan of the Canik. You have to understand, I'm a little upset because my Romeo didn't work and it done got me all messed up, you know. Oh, did you plug these? Oh yeah, y'all want some Pop-Tart? Okay, so we told you a minute ago that my wife, this is Amanda, she brought the Pop-Tart, and so we could thank her for the good food, the good wholesome food today. So we told you that she embarrassed us a little bit with it in the opening, but she was the first time she had shot it. We'd been shooting it with the reflex, so we both shot. You seen we didn't do so great. We pulled it, so we're gonna let her shoot. She's gonna shoot at the smaller target, then I'm gonna shoot at the larger target, see if she can outshoot me. I hope I don't get embarrassed, so let's see what you got. Well, took you a minute. What do you think? I think she did better than you did. Well, I hadn't shot yet. Give me a break. Give excuses, why don't you? Look at it. Yeah. We'll get a closer target. I think it looks better. I mean, if I had to pick, you know, a shooter, I'd definitely pick Amanda. I like it. Good grouping, kept it towards the red. Definitely a good shot.
Well, let's see. You know, I'm a competitive person. I've watched some videos online of these guys competing against their wives or children or whatever, and they kind of giving them a break. I ain't giving nobody no break. You're gonna have to outshoot me, you know.
That's big talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear this out.
All right.
You know. I hope anyway. All right, ready? Well,
you got more on there, but I hit more
I hit
red.
the target more.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say necessarily that.
we'll take a look at it.
I don't know. Y'all be the judge.
You know nobody's better than Gene.
You guys comment below what you think, but I, again, am picking Amanda's target. Well, first of all, Gene shot like double the rounds that she did, so he had more time to get zoned in. He put 2 in the red. Don't listen to him. Yes, that's what happened. He put 2 in the red, okay? These are on the brim in the black.
Oh, this is a horrible target.
Right.
I mean, but I can admit that. I'm man enough to admit that, you know?
If you say so.
I mean, I pulled it really bad.
Okay, and then we look at this one.
Now, if this was a body, he hit the arm and the leg, and I hit the heart
Right.
or the head.
Absolutely.
We just got finished shooting the Canik Elite Subcompact, TP9 Elite Subcompact, the one you've already seen the tabletop on. I think we put maybe a little over 100 rounds through it, maybe 120 or so. A lot of those was trying to mess with that reflex. Unfortunately, as mentioned already, the reflex is not gonna. I don't want to say that it won't work. I think, like I said, the problem is the little bitty plate that comes with it from Canik, and it was the only plate that came with the gun. Only brings the plate doesn't even come back level with the slide. So I think maybe if the plate was a little thicker, to get the reflex up a little bit, it would work. And maybe the reflex just won't work. You know, maybe it was originally made for what, the
XL P365 XL.
right. And somebody at the gun store told me that it would mount on there, but he used the words "it'll work." And in my tabletop, I said that, you know, it mounted on here, but I haven't shot it yet. So I was a little hesitant to say that it'll work, but rather it would mount. But we had to take it off because we couldn't get it set. I couldn't get the dot low enough, and that's why I need to have. So all I can do is promise you that we'll do some research, see if maybe we could talk to Canik, find a different plate for it. Maybe we could still use it, because again, I'm not about the life of going and buying a $400 optic, which is the only other thing available for it, the shield, which is what I paid for the gun, and that doesn't make sense. But anyway, enough about all that. As far as how it's shot, again, we love the trigger. The trigger is fabulous. We did shoot it with the TLR7 on here because I was going to use this gun for defense, and I like to try to use them how I may carry them or lay them on a nightstand or whatever. Recoil's very manageable. I liked everything about it. I did not shoot well with it, but I was pulling low left, Trey was pulling a little low right, so it's probably us. You have those kind of days. So I'm not going to say the gun wasn't accurate. We had one little failure.
I think it was the ammo.
Probably the ammo, where it hit and it didn't, and he pulled it back a little bit and reset it, and it fired it. So overall, I'm happy with the gun. I'm not gonna say it's the favorite gun I've ever shot. I've shot a lot of guns, so that's hard to say.
What's our first time ever shooting a Canik too, so.
Yeah, that's true too.
And they make all their triggers, so no matter what Canik you get, the trigger's made by Canik. So, I mean, I'm not giving excuses by any stretch, but it is different to us, so.
Right. I mean, it like I said, it performed, it shot, didn't give us any problem. Still, the trigger is fabulous, like all the Canik triggers. No problems. I love it. Again, statically, everything didn't have no failures. So, but I just didn't shoot well with it. And to be honest with you, I'm disappointed that the reflex didn't work. I was really hoping to have a $250 a $200 reflex that would work on here. And we'll get on that and see what we can find out for you. But
we got other Caniks coming up, so
yeah,
maybe they'll do better. But if you guys like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate all your support. You know, hopefully coming up in the next couple days, we'll be doing a live video of the giveaway that we got, a 511 tactical book bag. So
got about 30 subscribers.
we don't have many at all. I think we're sitting at about 470 right now. So,
yeah.
But if you guys forgot how to enter the giveaway, just go to our Facebook, like that page so we can see your name on there. And we also have a specific video for the giveaway itself. But make sure you're entered. I guess that's all for today.
Yeah, gotta like the Facebook page.